Hello, 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 babes, gays, and theys, and welcome to today's stream. Remember, this is an 18 plus stream. If you are under the age of 18, please get the fuck out. I am not against hitting children in the face. How is everybody doing on this fine, fine Sunday? I hope you are all resting well. Hello, Eggy. Hello, Blasting. How you doing? Oh, don't tell me this is broken now, too. Um... Let me just look at stuff real quick. The hydrate worked. Why did the throw thing not work? Oh, there you go. I just didn't want you to hit me, Minty, I guess. No idea. My friend abandoned me because he had plans. Thank you. He farted on me with a lucky and letting me watch your stream. Hey, well, fuck 'em. You get to be here now. You get to be having a grand old time with a Mawa.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, motherfucker. You both farted on me and said hello. Hello, hello, hello. Right, I think we got everything up and running. Well, let's fucking start. Doop doop doo. Falls to the 5th, 18. So that one. Yee. It's been a hot minute. I will not remember all the voices. Please excuse me. Yeah, you can have a good time here with us instead. Fuck people abandoning people. Oh, hello. Ooh, what kind of voice can I give you? Good mythical morning. It's well past noon. It's still morning somewhere. Plus, a wizard doesn't care about things like time. Time's not only relative, but also flexible. Like a gummy worm. One time, I actually tried breaking through the space-time continuum using a loophole through the primordial vortex. And did it work? No. But almost. I would have needed a drip of primordial sea to enhance the curvature, and that should have done it. But no access to the primordial sea. Bummer. I heard that's not very easy to get. Theopractically, it is. Theopractically? Practically in theory, duh. Ah, that makes sense. What to eat today? Guys, what should What should Minty eat? There we go. You had ravioli the last time we talked, so maybe not a pasta baked meal. Maybe like a cottage pie, shepherd's pie. Let me think. I had a roast dinner today. What about something like that with some meat? Chicken legs. Nothing goes wrong with chicken legs. I'll be playing my game, y'all, so to the lurking realm I go. Food, preferably the good kind. Ah, you had rice instead. Rice is nice. Then go for ravioli today, then. And Eggy, you are more than welcome to chat, chill, lurk, whatever you need to do, as long as you're having the time of your life, Pookie. It's all we care about here, as long as you're taking care of your dang self. You do? You know. That's to be expected. No offense, but you clearly aren't a wizard. And who are you to judge that? Oh, you know, just a reputable wizard myself. Of course, I also have a magnificent wizard name, but you can call me Hex. No need to overcomplicate things. Nice to meet you, Hex. Nice to meet you, too. Just innkeeper for now. All right, then. Innkeeper. How about a super wheezy breezy drink for me? Any flavors you might fancy? Maybe something. Something that'll make me focus more and perhaps help me do better understand the primordial vortex. Gotcha. Yeah, he sounds like a primmy little asshole, but I'd say aren't all wizards, but most wizards die a lot. Most wizards know their place. Excuse me, I'm eating chocolate. Well, that's new. They put a fucking finger around it. That's hilarious. Why is there Among Us around the place? Huh? Wait a minute. Look at the little Among Us guys. They're cute. I don't know why they're here, but they're cute. Sunny breeze? I don't think we have anything. Because he said easy breezy. But the nebula one just seems better. Thank you for the head pats, by the way, Blasting. I didn't see it. Thank you. You can also boot my nose or rub my cheek. What? What's with the Among Us references? I don't understand what's going on. I also noticed that in the fucking tavern. What? I've missed some at me. This should boost your focus like nothing else. Amazing. I can already feel the ideas cooking up. I think I figured out a way to get that primordial seawater too. Never mind. The explanation would be too complex to grasp, so... What complex reasons brings you to my tavern, Hex? Getting away from the other smartest person in Asteria. Who would that be? Does it matter? You tell me. My sister. She's studying and it drives me crazy with all her theories. They're so reasonable, you know? No chaos. But there has to be a bit of chaos in everything, doesn't there? Yeah. I wonder how she gets through life with so much structure. Oh my god, it's a Skelemob! I hope he has the fanciest name. Do I not have any? Okay, okay, hold on. Okay. Let me think. British, posh, got to go southerner style. I can't pull off a fucking southerner accent. Structure is the key to everything, young lad. Without structure, there is no chaos, and thus there'd be no entropy. I found entropy to be quite essential in the world. And you are? Oh, how rude of me. Top of the morning to you, lad. And you too, innkeeper, is it? Correct. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. I suppose you can call me Scully. My actual living name would be too ancient to be spoken aloud. I'm an archivist. At least, I used to be. Now I'm dead. Somewhat. Not completely, obviously. Under mysterious circumstances, I happen to be still conscious. So you're undead? Precisely. How? Oh, well, I passed on, and then one day I arose from my grave. It was like a long sleep, completely knackered for thousands of years. At least, I believe it's been 1,000 of years. What year is it? 1755. That's brutally long. God, his fucking mustache came off. Bet his ancient name would be something like Herbert. Hell yeah. Fucking. Oh, he's such a fancy boy. So, how did you come back to life? I'm not sure myself. I woke up and walked on like nothing had happened. Thought to myself, might as well explore the world anew. Those who'd risen with me didn't seem to be inhabited by an independent consciousness. And alas, didn't care. Then, those who'd risen with you? There are more like you out there? Of course! Undead rarely rise alone. They mostly serve a master. Right. However, I decided not to bother with that and go my own way. Going south, I passed through Zorford and found a small little tavern. A bit like this one, more nautical in style. They had a lot of fish. I've never been a fan of seafood, though I got to listen to a lot of the town's gossip. Care to fill me in on Zorford's gossip? Well, apparently a well-known noble married a commoner and decided to run off with her, leaving the family without an heir. But there's more. Fishermen fear that Zorford has been cursed by a sea witch. They say the docks are being haunted by lonely animals that stare blankly at the waves and the moon all night. And during the day, they disappear like ghosts. Bit of a weird curse. Fitting for any sea witch or wild sailor's tale. Innkeeper, say, do you think a drink for this undead fella? A drink and a mop? Just a drink. I won't be needing a mop. Yeah, if you say so. What would you like? Something that'll loosen up this non-existent tongue. Something full of charm and appeal. Coming right up. He's a charismatic Skeleboy. He's my new favorite character. Love it here. So you wanted charisma. Let's see. Charisma. Spoken heart. Yeah, spoken heart it is. A real charmer, just for you. Jolly, I feel like I can conquer worlds with my words alone. Oh? Not that I would ever do that. I care more about words than worlds. Archivist things, you know. I spend most of my life reading, sorting, and archiving. That didn't leave a lot of time for my dreams of hubris. Are you sure? Academic hubris is a powerful one. Oh, come on now. That type hardly counts. Agreed. It's only natural. Oh, I think you've gotten me an idea, Boneman. I did? Yes. If I can enhance the aging process of cells, the incubation procedure could. All right, I gotta go. If my sister asks if you've seen me, no, you didn't. Thanks, bye. Don't like him. Energetic young fella. Indeed. If you don't mind, innkeeper, I'd like to linger here a bit and enjoy the moment. Of course. Okay, so before we get into anything else, let's have a look at what we got so far. Let's look at our array of amazing characters. So, we've got Rhea Fostgrip, Dwarf, 175, she, her, Blacksmith, Lawful Neutral, hot-headed dwarf, pretty rough around the edges. She's not a fan of meaningless copy-paste NPC talk, whatever that means, and seems to have caught herself a lost vampire while digging for gold. Unfortunately, or so she claims, she is now stuck with him. Who is Kyle, one of my favorites. Vampire, fuck knows he, him. Vampire, chaotic neutral. The fool. That doesn't surprise me. I won't be reading all of it, actually. That's not good. Then we got Fable, who's just come in. Elf 110, they, them. Ranger, Ashen Grove. Neutral good. I was expecting lawful good from her. Kin 36, she, her. Beast Slayer, chaotic good. Oh, okay. That's surprising. You change your name all the time. Macalite, Air Echo 25, he, they, Rogue, chaotic good. Oh, I didn't like her either. Seraph 25, she, her, cleric, lawful good. The High Priestess. Jade 32, she, her, bounty hunter, chaotic good. Changeling, they, them, monk, chaotic neutral. Half elf, he, him, wizard, chaotic neutral, the tower. Ooh. That's why I don't like him. I get the tower in every single one of my readings, and it's never a good thing. God damn. Scully the skeleton. Who knows how old he is? He, him. Archivist. Chaotic neutral. The magician. And Millie. 10, she, her, detective. Chaotic good. God, we got so many characters to still meet. That's crazy. Got some new shit to do there. Awesome. Hey, Inkeep. How's it going? All fine and dandy. How about you, Fable? I'm still very busy, helping the farmers rebuild their barns and fences. Also, apparently, a bunch have lost their crops due to how hot the stars were. It's terrible. Seeing all this destruction is terrible. I've never seen anything like this before either. Historically, the Lady of the Gilded Sea never struck me as someone to unleash baneful omens. Apologies, my manners. It's impolite to burst into a conversation like that. I'm Scully. Fable. Nice to meet you, Fable. Again, my apologies for the impulsivity. That's all right. I was just surprised you could actually talk. Oh, no offense. I just thought, usually... None taken. Usually skeletons don't speak. Usually. But hardly anything is usual these days. I mean, the stars fell from the sky. Skeletons might as well speak. There are stranger things in this world. There surely are. Like your drinks, Inkeep. That one really gurgled in my bones. So you already tried one? Indeed. And sometimes they do that. Could you also make me a drink, Innkeeper? I don't want my bones to jingle, but something that enhances my finesse would be nice. You know, you have to be very delicate with zucchini seeds or they'll give up immediately. Of course. Coming right up. Something with speed. Swift strike. Can I like touch the... I don't think I can touch any of them. Oh, well. That's no fun then, is it? Right. So... 1, 2, 3. And then... So does anyone know what's going on with this fucking Among Us thing? Is it their anniversary or something? I hope this tastes like refined enough. Fuck me. This is perfect. You know what? Just what I need, Innkeeper. You're my favorite regular. I am? Yes. And you're my favorite innkeeper. Thank you, Fable. So, do you think your farm work will be done soon? Oh, I hope so. Not that I don't like helping them out. I do, but I think the sooner everyone can get back to normal life, the better. Do you perhaps need a hand? I happen to have two. And I might know a thing or two about the crops and fences. Sure, I could use some help carrying a few things over to Trigrin. My treehouse is just around the corner. Splendid. Sounds like a quite useful endeavor. I'll gladly indulge. Thank you. Innkeep, before we go, I have something I wanted to give you. What do you have for me, Fable? Some dried honey flowers. The farmers didn't know how to thank me, so they gave me these flowers. And they're always so helpful and nice, so you're always so helpful and nice, so I wanted to share them with you. I'm sure you already have at least 4 ideas on how to use them. Thank you very much, Fable. I'll make sure to put them to good use. So you accept donations for ingredients? Certainly. I can only get my hands on so many infusions myself. What about recipes themselves? It's always good to get more inspiration. Wonderful. In my prior life, I had access to a lot of books about magic and potion mixing. I think I still recall my assistant's favorite recipe. Do you store it under your hat? Of course. Where else would I keep it? Fair enough. Thank you for the recipe. Innkeeper, thank you for being such a patient and pleasant host. I shall be on my way then with Fable. But I'll be back, should I not crumble into a pile of bones from one day to the next. Let's hope not. I won't. I'm just joking around. I hope. I wouldn't want to be responsible for that. Anyways, Innkeeper, thank you so much. You are still the highlight of my day, no matter how dark the night. See you around. Let's go, Scully. No time to lose. Oh my god, he's got his cape! Oh my god, he's got his cape! Guys, look! He's got his cape back! Oh, that's great! That wasn't... Fuck me. That I was able to witness such rarity in my lifetime. Immaculate! You would even get excited about a rusty nail. Of course I would! Such a splendid chemical process. Metals have a variety of chemical processes. Rust must be my least favorite of them. Ruins a lot of hard work. Does it? No. Yep. Makes everything porous. Oh. Kyle, Ray, nice to see you both again. Likewise, dear innkeeper. How has your day been? Can't complain. Had some interesting customers today. Ah, like that one distinguished gentleman who crossed us on our way in. Distinguished, yeah. Gentleman, don't know. A giant top hat doesn't make you a gentleman. What makes you a gentleman? Manners. He was quite polite, I recall, greeted me with a tip of his hat. Ye find everyone polite, even your slime. But Mr. Slime is quite polite. What a peculiar wall clock you have there. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before. It looks just like the clock at Evelyn's living room. It reminds me of all the times I impatiently waited for her to come home after important meetings and banquets. Do you know if that is her clock by any chance? Yeah, I think it might be a story for another time. Let's not worry about it now, shall we? Okay. Say, Innkeep, have you read the letter yet? That'd be a story I'd love to hear right now. Not yet. Tragic. I've always loved writing letters. I don't know how to fucking get it off there. If I could, I would, Pookie. I don't know how to get it off there. Innkeep, you got a drink for me. Something that'll make me tougher. So I can get through today's babbling. Of course. Boop, boop, boop. What was the new drink we got? Oh, first snow. Cool. Defense. Blasting book. Using my little free emotes. God, they're old. I need to remake them. I'm planning on having Danny Bites remake like all of my channel art. So maybe I'll remake some of the old emotes too, because she'll be making some new emotes so that everything is the same style. Oh, I'll also be getting a new VTuber thing when Aaron's done with the avatar. I spoke to him this morning about the VR chat avatar, and obviously I'll get the VRM file so I can upload it here. See which one suits the best. I might keep this one or I might use the new one. It's all up to what the people want. Because sometimes it's nice to be cute, you know? How are you doing anyway, Blasting? What you been up to? It's been a hot minute. Now that's what I'm talking about. A gift of the great dragons. Well, thank you. I give it my best. Can taste that. I feel sturdier already. I've had me doubts about ye, Innkeep, but I must say, you know your job. So, how has the day been for you two? The usual. Splendid! It was my first day in centuries out under the rays of the sun. And how did you like it? It's brighter than I thought. The light of the sun, I mean. Ray and I took a day trip to the capital since I rarely get to see it full of daily life. There were so many people. Too many. Just the right amount for a city. It was so vivid, I almost made me feel alive. And everyone was able to admire my beautiful cape. I love the cape. Is that the cape of invisibility? It absolutely is. How curious. Does that mean you two are going to Borvoir now? Huh? Why would we want to go there? That was the deal. I help you get your cape, so you can attend a fancy brewing vampire banquet, and I get me gold's worth. Oh boy, he's forgotten, hasn't he? Traveled to see family and had a wonderful trip. Hell yeah! Back now and working towards goals. Fantastic. Of course. I've missed your face. It's nice to see reoccurring people popping back up every now and then so I can see how they've been doing. Oh boy. What was the last thing you remember from being here? It's been a hot minute. I don't even know what the last thing you would remember being. Like who I was dating or what I was doing or what games I was playing. That might help me get a timeline for you. Oh, but I got that invitation about 500 years ago. Didn't I mention that? No. What about me material then? Well, I can give you the gold right now if you want. Can you accompany a while longer though? Ugh, fine. Oh, wonderful. Every second I spend with you brings me tremendous joy. What a great day to be a vampire. I've got my cape back. I can walk around in the sun like mortals do. Say, innkeeper, what if you thought of the new drink? One that would taste just like incredible as gentle and welcoming beams of sunlight feel on your skin. That's kind of a vague description, but I think I might have something in mind already. Ah, wonderful. I wonder if my dear Evelyn would desire to walk in the sunlight as well. Do you know how she's doing? Do you think I could pay her a visit? You shouldn't. I should. The air smells like reconciliation. Do you think that's a good idea? It ain't. It is. Kyle, you've stolen her, your cape. Do you think she'll greet you with open arms? You know what I'd do if my ex-husband stole me hammer? What? Take it and smash all he holds dear. No one takes what's mine. But the cape is mine. Is she of the same opinion, you think? Oh. Maybe you're right. It would be a shame to lose my cape again. All she'd have to do is ask, oh, my undead Evelyn. It's so weird that that's my name. There have never been a wish for hers I turned down. And I wouldn't to this day. I don't want to have whatever you have with her. I'd lose my mind. Well. Yeah, I know. Oh, how I miss her. My heart is aching. If that's all, maybe one day she'll reach out to me. I still miss her dearly. Fancy RPG like Oblivion. Oh, no fucking clue. Fancy RPG like Oblivion. Let me check my YouTube history. My playlists. Doop doop doop. Playlists. RPG. Risk of Rain? Or Monster Sanctuary? Cult of the Lamb or Stardew Valley? Those are really the only ones I can think of. Maybe Digimon World 2? I'm not sure. If it's been that long, my lord, there's a lot to catch up on. Quick recap. For those who haven't been around for a while or for new viewers, hi, I'm Evelyn, also known as Drama Queen. I started off streaming about 3 years ago. I am a variety streamer. I stream a lot of different things. I'm a furry, obviously. I'm a huge LGBTQ supporter. Um, and you guys have seen me through hell and back, honestly. When I first started streaming, I was dating someone called Eridos. We mutually split up. It was a completely mutual thing. We just fell out of love. It happens. He's moved on with a woman now. They're happy. I'm happy for them. I was single for 2 years because there was a blip in the middle, but if you want to hear about that, that is in the Discord server as the announcements. I don't like talking about him on stream. So I was single for about 2 years, mulling about, doing some therapy, managing myself, losing friendships, gaining friendships, finding my support group, finding the people that help me the most, which I highly encourage people to do. Get therapy if you need it. Find your people, because my lord, it is a blessing. Um, and I've recently gotten with Pats, who is someone that joins stream on the regular. He is a wonderful nightlight dragon, and we've been dating for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. It's pretty new. But yeah, I've been doing okay. There have been a lot of blips, a lot of downs, a lot of bad times, but I got through them thanks to the people I surround myself with, my family, my chat, my friends, Minty. Like, I can name a good few names. Minty, Cam, Raven, Pats, fucking a lot of people. A lot of people have been sticking by me, helping me get through, and I appreciate you guys wholeheartedly. And if there's anything I can ever do for you guys, please let me know. If there's anything you guys need from me or my community, again, just hop into the Discord. There's a drama zone there. You can drop all your woes in. There's chit chat so you can chat to people, memes you can share. With proof of ID and proof of age, you can get into the not safe work areas and share porn too. Why not? Yeah, it's been an adventure. Been an absolute delight. I would say so myself. Let me get some more water down my throat. I shall miss her even more looking towards the mountain's peak, knowing she's merely a gasp away. Maybe a drink could help for now. Oh, would you do that? A drink for me? Of course. Something strong, please, my dear innkeeper, so that my heart may stop aching soon. I fucking love him. The vampire is like one of my favorite characters. Ooh, I got 2 new drinks. So you want strength. So then Brawler it is. I can't mend your broken heart, but perhaps this helps. It does. Thank you, dear innkeeper. Why don't you tell the innkeep more about your day, Right. I suppose I wasn't done yet. Where was I? Your trip to the capital. Busy streets, bustling with people. Roots. Roots? Roots. We admired the roots that enclose the city, almost like a rampart. I finally had the chance to take a closer look. Quite fascinating. For once, gotta agree. Almost made me believe the myths were true. Myths? Myths. I've told you, rumour has it, these are roots of an ancient Arthur tree. Breaking through the surface, taking a hold of Gaia, where they guard the capital. Ah, yes, a very good defense plan indeed. What is wood going to do to protect the city? A city is protected with stone. Oh, yeah, I was never very involved in fortification efforts. I figured. Oh, oh. We've also met the lovely Seraph again. How are her investigations coming along? Very well. She seems eager and determined, a detective's spirit. Believe the lass made her way to Dalwell. She seems to be on to something. I can't wait to hear the story when she returns. Likewise. Say, Ray, can we go to town and check out the Anqueers dealer? Oi, why? I want to see if I can find any keepsakes from the old times. Very well then, but you won't munch on the shopkeep, will you? Of course not. Well, I'm well satisfied from the innkeeper's creation. All right then, let's go. Goodbye, innkeep. Enjoy your shopping spree. Ooh, pretty new lady. Well met, adventure. Do my eyes deceive me? Hey, Minty, it's you. Menthy, in the flesh. Hello, darling innkeeper. It's good to see you again. It certainly has been a while. Must be hitting that 15-year mark, right? It'll be 25 years soon, actually. Ah, you know how I am when it comes to keeping track of time. Spans longer than a decade. I'm well aware. Good that you have me to drop in from time to time to remind you, I couldn't be more grateful. Especially when you bring Casket and Kane along. Do cute service beasts still get a discount here? Always. So, what's brought you back to the area? It's not your usual haunt. No, I generally prefer something more moist. Ha! Not the word I would have used. But something akin to that. It's decidedly too arid around these parts for my tastes. And and here I thought I would get to at least enjoy the recent downpour. But no. The stuff that came pouring down was unique? That's one way to put it. Destructive is another, and possibly more accurate. But I'm glad to see that your tavern hasn't suffered the same fate as so many of the streets and buildings I saw on my way here. Admittedly, the journey was already quite challenging to navigate with my wheelchair before. Though the scenery has always been worth the struggle. But now, I'm afraid it wasn't possible to take in much enjoyment from the passing landscape. Not when I had to pay so much attention to not endanger myself and my sweet serviced beast. You've told me before of your struggles with traveling before. I'm sorry to hear that recent events have made it worse. I just experienced frustratingly bad teammates, like, be bad if you're bad, no shame, but don't queue in for the final boss of the entire game. Holy shit. Maybe they're getting practicing. Maybe they're just trying to better themselves. Maybe. I found Minty in the game. Look, it's Minthius. Oh, well, we're here now, aren't we? And I do have to say, using the primordial vortex as a way to skip your Vandar's stairs is a marvelous accessibility touch. Look how hot she is. I'm so glad Minty isn't actually here to, like, yell at me. Or to nod in approval. I think he'd probably be nodding in approval right now. Quite the impressive work, my friend. I'm glad to hear my little spells are doing their job. I hope the cities will put similar care into rebuilding the streets. Flatter cobblestones would be a wonders for many people like me. Believe it or not, I didn't come all this way to talk about the development of inclusivity in urban infrastructure. No, really? Mm-hmm. Shocking, right? I'm here on the hunt, one could say. What you have your eyes on? Protection pearls. I've heard a few hushed whispers in my library. Folks say that the pearls appear in the Lonesome Lagoon for this time of year. Ah, those again. Good hunting, then. Thank you. Though, while the pearls might be my main objective, I haven't decided to come to town with only a singular purpose. I need to ask you for something, innkeeper. A good drink? No. My manuscript, darling. I believe 25 years should have been enough time to proofread it, yes? Yeah, of course. I finished devouring the manuscript almost as soon as you gave it to me. It just took me a while to recall doing so, you see. Since it's been so long, since I definitely got it done with that. Lovely. I'm glad I have such a reliable old friend to proofread my work. Would you like a drink while I try to engage my brain cells and remember where I put it? If you're offering, I'd be pleased to accept. Perhaps something to refresh my mind after my journey. I'll do my best. Oh, you she grubs. I got she grubs. Thank you. Yee. Yee. Ugh. I think I tied my hair too tight. Uh-oh. I thought very hard about making the perfect drink for you. Ah, I've missed this. Good to see your mixing skills haven't diminished one bit. In fact, I think I might be coming up with the idea for a new story. Let me note this one down real quick. Take your time. So, while I enjoy mixology, no matter what you put in front of me, I'd enjoy it even more if you could recall the location of my very precious manuscript. You know, the one I lovingly worked away at for almost half a century whilst my library came to be? Certainly. It should be just below this pile. No, wait. I must have put it over there, actually. All right. Given this ongoing battle with your organizational habits, it might take you a bit longer to recover it. And I have some pearls to get. So how about this? I'll return in around 7 days, and then I can tell you all about my pearl hunt in exchange for my manuscript. My proofread manuscript. That would be helpful. Good. It was nice seeing your weary face again, Innkeeper. Likewise, Minthy. Have a safe and pearlful journey. Ha, I'll try. Seven days should be enough to read a manuscript, right? Ooh, time to make a new questy. Just need to read them. Let's see. Hmm. Hmm. Are you guys seeing anything we could put together? Dead. Sugar, chocolate, stuff. Ah! I don't know why the pie is so far away from my fucking face. What the hell? I'm gonna have to fix the pie one. Clearly. I'm trying to figure out how to write a quest. I thought I could find one to go with this. But I can't see anything else about familiars. The fuck was that? You just threw flour at me. What are you trying to do? Turn me into bread? Mm. It's a box, it's a box, it's a motherfucking box, it's a box, it's a box. Woo! I can't see any that go together. Hmm. Do I need all 3 or can I just write with 2? Oh, cool. Slight interruption stuff. Rumor has it familiar. There's a popular viewpoint for animals interested in nighttime. Vista surely only see which can be responsible for this. There are a lot of people in Zafel. Someone is bound to know something about the missing familiars and what they're hiding. Nice. I would have never put those 3 together. Crossing the threshold. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Good morning, Inteep. Could you please make me a drink? I need something to wake me up and help me feel agile again. And of course, Fable. Just a moment. Thank you. I feel much better already. Long night? Very. Turns out there were a lot of farmers who needed help. Regret offering it? Not at all. I really enjoy being able to help people. Before, I just used to wish I could help, but I never felt competent enough to try. It's fun to try, a bit exhausting at times, but I think I much prefer this over waiting around. Wee woo boss time. If you want to join the boss battle, it's exclamation mark with the thing you want to be, just like Vinny did right there. Wee, tea grabs. Yeah, head pat. Yay. Ah, not a boop. I was gonna sneeze. You stopped me sneezing. Hi, Patsy. How you doing? Gulp, gulp, motherfucker. Hydrate, die straight, guzzle cum. I wanted to sneeze, and then you booped me. So I stopped sneezing. No! No! Bitch, you already caught me. Why are you trying again? Fucking ow! Ow! Stop. Stop! No. We being abused. I'm being abused. God damn it. 20 seconds. Wee woo boss time. Get exclamation mark with the thing you want to be, or fucking man, or we'll probably lose. Thunderbird, get your ass in there. I could still use a bit more practice though. That's fair. Just make sure you also practice taking breaks. You'll have much easier time helping other people if you're not close to passing out yourself. Oh yeah, we're gonna die. It's Arceus. I still didn't change the scale on the bosses. I'll have to do that. Someone needs to remind me of the shit I need to do before streams. That's what I have your drinks for. My drinks are not a gateway to burnout. I admire your kindness, Fable, but you too should fall under the umbrella of people you're being kind to. I mean, I am pretty good at falling. You're pretty good at a lot of things. I try. Yeah, I know. Stay and have a rest now, okay? Okay. Thank you. Oh, hello! We're getting so many new characters. Good day to you, Innkeep. Good day to you too, Adventure. Yes, an adventurer. That is what I am indeed. I come here seeking a drink. What a coincidence. I do happen to have some of those in stock. What can I get you? What kind of drinks do adventurers usually get? Whatever drinks they desire. Then, well, I could do with something that tastes good. Pats, this should have your voice. I'm ill. I blame you. I don't know why, but I do. We haven't hung out in weeks. You cannot blame me. Yeah, the posh ginger one would have your voice. I can't do your voice, so I'm not even going to try. Perhaps something that could protect me from my foes? Defense is the base of every adventurer's skill set, is it not? Possibly. Let's try it out. Just stop being ill then. Have you tried just not? Have you tried just not being sick? Defense. This is where Pats comes on a call to voice this asshole for me and then leaves. I can't give him a voice. I don't know how to give him. I don't want to give him a nerdy voice. My nerdy voice sounds up like this, and I don't think it suits him. Liquid protection against your foes. Now for half the price. Thank you so very kindly. Do you like it? Well, yes, of course. Then you should say so. I apologize. I forgot to do the thing that they say where you say your words out loud. I get that. Now that you've acquired a drink, care to introduce yourself? How incredibly rude of me to forget. I am Gustav Archibald Richard III, son of Lord Gustav Albert Richard II, and Lady Dorothy Bridget the 27th. You are a royal. See, Pat, I was right. You should voice him, because you're a king, too. You are dating a queen. Haha. I should give him a more pompous voice, then. An up-and-coming hero from Windsmoor, and who might you be? The up-and-coming innkeeper of Zenith. Happy to have you here. I'm Fable of Ashengrove. You're Fable? Yes? Is that a bad thing? The Fable that saved Tagrin from the werewolves? The very same. Wow. What an incredibly pleasure to meet you. I've heard so many things about you. Oh. Good things, I hope. Of course. They said you single-handedly persuaded the werewolf to give up his wicked ways and reunite a family. That's one way to put it for sure. They do have a way with words. Incredible. A true hero indeed. They spoke of you helping with the aftershocks of the starfall as well. I mean, that's a given. I need to help out when I can. You truly have the heart of a folk hero. How admirable. What about you, Lord Gustav? Archenbald Richmond III. What are you a hero of? Well, I'm currently leaving my backstory era. I'm in the first act, so to speak, on my journey of becoming a full-blown adventurer. I've held a bit of a late start, but I shall catch up with haste. Also, Archie is just fine. You don't have to say the whole thing every time. Well, Archie, if it's haste you're looking for, I can help with that. Someone gifted me some golden feathers a few days ago. Prepared as an infusion for the right drink, they can hasten you up in no time. Really? That's spectacular. I always thought those things were myths or legend. You only read about them in books. Do you read a lot? Ah, sometimes not that much. You should. You sound like someone who enjoys a good adventure book. Who enjoys adventures, and books are so full of them. They are. I'm just too cool for books. Books are cool. You think so? Yeah, I do. I mean, look at the Innkeeper's Journal. It's super cool. The coolest. Oh, well, actually, maybe I do read quite a bit. Then I'm sorry for being so weird about it. Don't worry, we're all a bit weird sometimes. What kind of books do you like? Anything full of adventures and heroes and adventuring heroes. They're just like me. Obviously, my parents would much prefer if I read about other things, such as books on etiquette and newspaper. Hey, we actually beat fucking Arceus? Let's go. How y'all doing? I should do a check-in. How y'all doing? Y'all doing fine? Y'all doing good? Having fun? I haven't moaned at you yet today. I'm sure they would love it if I wrote a dissertation on the intricacies of Diria Nokato negotiations, or even become a diplomat myself. But I think I would fare much better as a savior of this world, don't you think? The Diario negotiations? I'm unfamiliar. It's also terribly boring, really. The renegotiating trade routes due to the collapse of the canal bridge that was hit by the horde of spinel rhinoceroses. It's not going all that well because they can't agree on who should pay for the repairs, the mainland or the Duria itself. Just thinking about it puts me to sleep. Then perhaps we should get to more exciting topics. How do you plan on starting off your hero's journey? By doing something heroic, of course. What's something heroic I could do? You could start by helping the local farmers. They're still rebuilding their homes and relocating their cattle as we speak. Great idea. How much gold should I give them? Gold? I mean, I'm sure they wouldn't mind gold, but I was thinking about lending them a hand, physically, with your literal hands. Ah, okay. So I would go to the farmers and ask what they needed help with. Of course, of course. That sounds... I shall figure it out. Thank you for the inspiration, Fable. It has been an honor meeting you. I hope we shall cross paths again. Till my next quest, Innkeeper. Till then. That was... adorable. Weird. Not because of him, he heard about me being a hero? That doesn't sound right. But you are a hero. Ah! I got cheek rubbies again. No, not the boops. Not the boops. I know it's coming. No. Yee. You cannot lure me in with false hope and pretenses. You can't do it. No, you can't lead me in. I refuse. Ah. Hydrate, die straight. Guzzle come. You both did cheek rubs at the same time. Ah! It's a box, it's a box, it's a motherfucking box, it's a box, it's a box. Woo! Stop fighting over who should have their hands on me. My lord. Guzzle semen. Anyway. I called tips. God damn it. You get to have your physical hands actually all over me. You don't need to do it virtually as well. My lord. My lord. Fair point. Fair point. Distance, distance, distance. If I could get to you, Pookie, I would. You know I would. Not really. I didn't even do that much yet. Not enough to be inspiring to anyone anyway. There are much greater heroes out than me out there. He wasn't impressed by other heroes. He was impressed by you. That's nice. You don't sound very happy about it. I am. It's really flattering, but I just don't think I did enough to deserve his praise. If you inspire somebody, you deserve it no matter what. Don't belittle yourselves, you know? You all do an amazing job at what you do. You inspire people and you make people happy. Take it. Take it. I'm just some elf. It's not for you to decide who's impressed by you and who isn't. I'm personally going to keep bragging about knowing Fable, the great hero of Ashengrove and savior of Tegrin. All right, I get it. Thank you, Innkeep. I'll try better to accept compliments. Zakira. Hi, Zakira. How you been? It has been a fucking hot minute. I hope you've been taking care of yourself. I hope you've been drinking water and eating food and life's been treating you well. How's your 2025 been so far? And if you're going to ask me how I've been, give me a timestamp, because I don't know where you would have last come off on my journey, honestly. Let me know how you are, though. Let me know how you are. I want to hear how you've been. Good. It's Spooky Boy. And Millie. Hello, Innkeeper. Hello, Fable. Hello, Millie. Hello, Malachite. It's good to see you both again. Likewise. Right, Mel? Can I offer you two a drink? Actually, you can offer us a quest. Who threw that at me? Minty! I'm glad you've been good. Life has been life, and 2025 started off horribly. Won't lie. But for the past 2 months, everything's been going absolutely fantastic. I don't know where you left off on my journey, but I'm doing great. My son is going into secondary school in September. I am dating the one and only Pats, the Hydration Dragon, and everything is going fantastically. I have such wonderful friends and a wonderful community, and I couldn't ask for things to be any better than they are now. Thank you very much. What have you been up to? Anything exciting? Are you talking about the one you just picked up by any chance? Ah, Minty! I'm gonna bite you. You're incredibly... fuck me. Your incredible deduction skills strike again. I'm only trying to match wits here. Hehe. So you're interested in saving those poor familiars? I am. Missing familiars, silent wizards, clues leading to seamlessly dead end. That sounds like a case for the world's greatest detective. And her sneaky assistant. They do sound like a great team. They're not a team. But they're going on a quest together? They are not. Then why are you here? She didn't want to come here alone. Said she can't reach the quest board. I needed a drink anyway. So you're going to... you're sending Millie on a quest alone? As is customary. That's how the Shadowbanes have always handled it. Ooh. Millie isn't a part of the Shadowbanes. Thank you very much. Yeah, existence can be really boring sometimes, and it's really hard finding activities and stuff to do and hobbies, and honestly, I've been struggling too. I've had work, but my work has been very empty recently. I've been low on money for a couple of months, but slowly picking up. And on my time off, I just don't know what to do. I either hang out with friends on VR chat or I do some exercise and watch some anime, but there's not much that's very exciting. I would love to go out and do some like actual group activities like reading or art or something like that. But in my town, it just does not exist. Or if it does exist, it's full of awful people, and I'm not even gonna lie. But she wishes to walk the path of thieves. So she must embrace their lifestyle. I think she's trying to walk the path of a detective. And that just sounds dangerous and negligent. I agree. You're not coming with me? No. Why not? I just explained that. Badly. But you have to come with me. Why? It's clearly a job for two people. There's no job that can't be done alone. What if I need someone to sneak into the crime scene to gather evidence? Didn't you want to go on this quest to test your stealth training? What if I get nervous? What if I forget how to be stealthy? Or what if none of the familiars want to talk to me? I don't know, Melina. And what if I come back and you've been eaten by a T-Rex? Who cares? I do! I think you should go with her. I think you should mind your own business. Yeah, I think you should make better decisions. Millie is right. You two make a good team, especially for this case. So stop hiding from the imaginary T-Rex of emotional vulnerability and just go on the familiar-themed vacation. You might even enjoy it. Kuro! Test. Jak się masz? Listen, Melina, even if I wanted to come with you, I couldn't. I've got obligations, things to do. A, dobrze. Bardzo dobrze, dziękuję. Fucking, here's Pats and Kuro about to make out in the fucking chat. I swear. You're a thief. You don't have fixed working hours, and you don't have any other friends waiting around for you. Ouch. Maybe not, but if I do have a fish to take care of. You have a sheepfish? I do. His name is Rufus, and he doesn't do well alone. Plus, he needs to be fed. And to do that, his daily crossword puzzles. Otherwise, his wool will get strawy. Oh, well, you're right. You can't just leave Rufus alone. He'll get lonely. Yeah. I could take care of Rufus. What? Well, um, I live nearby, and I'm very good with animals, and pretty decent with a crossword puzzle. That sounds like an excellent idea. What if Rufus doesn't like you? He will, certainly after one of Fable's famous lullabies. You sing? Sometimes? Maybe you can sing a song about how Mal and Rufus got eaten by a T-Rex while the familiars booed me out of town. I think I'd prefer to sing a song about you and Malachite saving those familiars instead. Right, Mel? Fine. But just this once. See it as a final exam for your training. Yay! That sounds fun. Wonderful. So, do you two need any help on your quest? Don't know. What do you think, Detective? Well, it's great that you would ask, mighty assistant. Please don't call me that. Okay, mighty Mal then. No. Oh no, you lost your husband, Kuro. You're gonna have to hold fort until he gets back and make sure I drink my water. But now, what you been up to? Been up to anything exciting, Kuro? How about John? Sure. So, John, thanks for asking. I have studied the quest given to us thorough closely. And I have came to the conclusion that there is only one option. This is a classic case of finding the right clues sprinkled throughout the witnesses' testimonies and piecing them together correctly. The townsfolk, the wizards, the familiars, they all have different conflicting information, and we'll need to collect and entangle it all to see the whole picture. But to archive that, we need to be charismatic enough to get the truth out of them. And for those who still refuse to talk to us out of guilt or fear, we'll need to activate our stealth powers and find those hidden clues ourselves. Also, we should be quick so they can't destroy any evidence. I can offer you some golden feathers. They do come with a sweet aftertaste of haste. The way you should be able to make it to Zolford much quicker. Great idea! I think you underestimate the sensitivity of the situation. Ooh, you're going to the shop. What you gonna buy? You gonna buy alcohol? You are Polish. Pardon me. What would you suggest instead then, John? I agree with the stealth part. We should use a hint of dexterity to make sure we remain unseen for as long as possible. But I do believe our focus should be on overpowering whoever is responsible for this. They're making familiars disappear. They won't be interested in discussion. Not a fair one, at least. We should fight first, ask questions later. I guess you got bored of the stealthy approach. Different problems require different solutions. If you're itching for a fight, maybe I could recommend some Phoenix chilies? Some fire resistance could be a big advantage against wizards or familiars. Whether a fireball or a fire breath, you wouldn't want to walk in unprepared. Does Endu have fire breath? Technically, yes, but he's actually too lazy to use it. It helps a bunch with roasting marshmallows, though. I'd love to try Endu's marshmallows. I'll see if I can get something up when you set up when you return. Thank you. I think some s'mores could also help convince those familiars to help us. That's ridiculous. A dagger would be far more convincing. I think you could work I think both could work. Innkeeper, what do you think? They definitely need a little bit of dexterity for sneaking around, but what should they pair it with? Haste for quick arrival and charismatic for smooth talking, or pure strength with some bio resistance? Let me think about it. Of course, I'm gonna go with the charismatic. So, hmm. This is gonna be a nightmare. Okay, hold on. Hmm. I think that's right. I think this case needs a delicate hand. Best detective work is achieved through clever conversation. Ha! You're spot on. Guess this is how I die. Don't be so pessimistic. My drinks have your back. Do you think you're prepared to solve this case, detective? Yes. With your help, we'll complete this quest with haste. We'll be back soon. Best of snooping. I should go with them to pick up the sheepfish before they disappear into the night. Don't forget to sing him a lullaby. Rufus or John? Rufus. Right. Obviously. I'm gonna go now. Have fun, Fable. I have no idea what voice I gave you before. Oh dear. Um, Innkeeper? Chrissy, glad to see you're all right. Likewise, it's good to see you and the tavern are unharmed. It's quite the disaster out there. And I'm just passing through. Don't have time to stay for long. Need to check on the cottage and the birds and Fable. I'm sure everything is as it was. The canopies of the grove are sturdy after all, which is why I chose to make it my home. That and the landscape. And I hope your trip was nice at least. Oh, it was. It felt like a good to recharge and refill the creative juices. We walked a lot, actually, almost mapped out the whole island. We also hiked to the foot of Boren Ridge, where the auroras touch the peaks. I heard the view was quite remarkable. It was. I'd never seen anything like it before. It was the first time I got to catch a glimpse of them. Also caught a glimpse of the infamous Banshee. Everyone told us to avoid the lonely lagoon because of her, but it's too beautiful to ignore. I doubt the Banshee means any harm. Everyone yearns for a friend after all, even scary creatures. It gets lonely as a monster sometimes. Everyone is scared of you. People shouldn't be. No one can choose who they're born as. We should accept them the way they are. I have a few Patreons who would really appreciate hearing that. Then I'd be happy to meet them. Speaking of which, I caught you something. Oh? Remember the nymphs from the last time we spoke? I do. I met one of them at the art convention. She was selling a little homemade trinkets. I remembered our conversation and got you this. Oh, pretty. I thought you might appreciate it. Yeah, I do. Thank you. I'll certainly always have a special place in my heart knowing it came from you. Oh, you're such a sweet talker. But that can't trick me into giving you my name. And what would I want with names? Nothing good, that's for sure. But for realsies, I have to leave now. I've been gone for too long. See you around, Innkeep. See you around, Chrissy. Take care of yourself. Always. What the fuck are you? I don't like you. I don't even know what kind of voice to give you. Guys, help. What do I do? What do you mean good to see you again and it's been a while? I've never seen this bitch a day before in my life. Does it want me to whisper? What does it want me to do with writing like that? Mm. Eh.
Yes, a while, a while. 6,000 years.
More like 2 months.
Oh, I thought I had hibernated longer.
You hibernated this time of year?
It was for the Bloomtide Festival. It happens near the swamp every year during the dreaming moon. Druids and bards join together in the search of the moon bulls for 2 whole weeks.
You better fucking shut the fuck up. I'm trying not to make it too raspy.
I'm trying to make it a whisper. This is hard. Shut the fuck up.
I'm not good at voices, alright? You mean the set of mythical lakes that's said to reflect all of the 7 moons at once?
Yes.
Yeah, just like a hit. I wanted to do like a drowny, hissy voice, but it's like, I don't know. I might get more of her personality and change it up a bit.
Ever since the Twilight Chasm portals opened up within them, a mere 30 years ago, travelers have become.
And such festivals sound exciting.
No.
Hello, hello, Solid. How are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you've had something to eat and something to drink. I hope you're taking care of yourself. And yeah. I'm doing all right. I'm struggling doing voices on this game, but other than that, I'm doing great. Just chilling out, doing my usual stream sessions. I will have to message you when I get paid to get artwork off you because, by the way, guys, amazing artist in fucking chat. Hold on, let me do the thing. Let me do it. Oh God, I got you, Pookie. Go check out Solid. He's a streamer himself. He streams art. He is very, 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 very nice. Very talented. He also plays games. I've not seen you play games yet, though. I've seen you do art. Go give him a check
Let's
out.
go.
Go
Okay.
drop a follow.
That was much easier than expected. 3 syringes of heroin.
Heroin.
Goodness, man.
Where's mine? But yes. Go give them some loves and follows and kisses and the trauma troops welcome. Go show love. God damn it. You're very welcome. It is a little rude. You're freaking adorable. What you up to this week then, Solid? And got any plans for the week? What's everyone else's plans who haven't been chatting for a while? Come out of the woodworks and tell me what y'all are doing. You got a whole week ahead of you. Tell me your plans.
Exactly.
What?
Jolly.
Huh. Maybe give them another chance? Very few Gaians are familiar with the creatures of the bogs. Only with the stories about their bone-crushing teeth.
What's wrong with bone crushing teeth?
I'm gonna be busy with this week. Other than that, just the usual gaming and art. Ooh, what you busy with? You going to the gym? You doing some actual RARL work? You helping your friends? You moving? What you doing? What you gonna be busy with? Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me. They think you might want to crush their bones with them.
Ah, but that would be so rude.
They don't think that way. But I think if they got to know you, they'd like you a lot. After all, you make the best flower crowns in all of Gaia, maybe even all of Asteria. Those sound perfect for a festival.
You might be right. Maybe I'll greet them with some flower crowns next year. I could even open up a seasonal flower crown store.
I'd definitely buy one. I'm all out, sorry.
Too bad. Something that still have those drinks.
In fact, I still do. Give me a moment. I don't know what that word is. I barely know Polish, god damn it. I swear, I'm getting more and more Polish in my fucking chat every day. I swear, I swear. And I love it. You guys are so nice. Liquid tree bark, just for you.
Oh, delicious.
What woke you up from your slumber, anyhow?
The night dusk.
Sounds tasty.
After the dreams.
Heartburn? Oh, wow, it's not even picking me up anymore when I speak.
Only crickets were visiting, and they aren't very good at marketing. You know, maybe if people visit me instead of me visiting them, they won't chase me off. So I went to where I knew people could use my services, the werewolf camp in Ashen Grove. I didn't want to intrude on their personal space, of course. So I just hung the coupons on the pieces of thin red string in the nearby canopies, together with some jolly little bells so the wind would announce their presence, like little spells that drew you towards the nearest mud masks. I hope they'll visit me sometime.
I didn't know you opened a spa.
It's new. I wanted to share my flowers and mud and pools with everybody so we can look beautiful together.
Yeah, Yep, Solid's here, being amazing as always. I got to shout him out. That sounds wonderful, Baya.
I agree. Can I leave some of my coupons here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. Please hand them out to all your customers.
I will happily share this fantastic offer with them. Oh, she did the cute face. I don't even know what sound that would make. Just like a,
Oh.
You could also just come here more often and hand them out yourself.
But there's no one else here. Except the jackdaw. Do you want a coupon, little creature? I will leave one in your nest.
No one's here because it's almost closing time, Baya. You have to come by earlier during the day or earlier in the evening during events.
But there will be people here.
Okay, I'm starting to like her a little bit. Yes, I believe that's the point.
Too scary. I shall go now. Don't forget to hand out my coupons.
Will do. Man, I can hold a BRB now. And then we can do a battle royale on a boss when I get back. Yeah. Well, we'll start the day in a minute. Let's have a 10-minute BRB so that people can go pee, go poop, grab a snack, grab actual food, grab water, maybe get a breath of fresh air. A quick wank, maybe? Who knows? But yes, I shall see you guys in 10 minutes. Enjoy the clips. And remember, mods, do not start a battle royale or a boss until I get back. See you guys in a bit. Woo! Do you want to say your last goodbye until you return back?
Goodbye. I may never be seen again, but I shall always be the god of calm.
The fucking hell.
A dead baby.
Welcome to my community. It's all dead babies and cum. And then you come in the dead babies.
Oh,
Don't
I would prefer not to.
The collective, like, was amazing.
If Germany is known as the fatherland and Russia is known as the motherland, does that mean World War II was just basically domestic abuse or?
That joke is old, but it's still true.
And how?
Okay.
Okay.
The fuck was that?
Now we mad.
I fucking love my
Yay.
friends.
God damn it, Josh.
Was he reading a Bible or something? What the fuck was that?
That was Mad Lads. Mad Lad's a bit of a mad lad. He might have
That
been
makes sense.
drunk.
Oh my god.
Is that
You
that's
bum,
not the
we all
dude, the
bum.
local dude, you know, is it?
Yeah, he's from the UK.
No, okay.
Oh, God.
hi.
I swear to God.
Imagine you're the imposter and you kill someone in front of because of him because you just clicked the button accidentally.
Jump scared into killing.
That's fucking hilarious.
I'm gonna shove this stick up your ass.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
What the fuck, dude?
You were trying to sniff the butt talk.
up there, and that's my boyfriend. That's the only person that's allowed to shove their snoot up my butt.
I just want a quick
Wait a minute.
sniff.
I just realized what I just said. Hold on, wait a minute, hold on.
Bastard.
I bet if he got someone to
wish.
tell him to be flexible, he would. Like, come on. Who's a good boy? Who's gonna spread
No,
their legs
that's
for
not how
mommy?
it works.
Who's gonna spread their legs for mommy? Look at him go! Yay! I told you he'll
This
do
is the best I
stuff.
can do.
Fucking bottom.
By my statement. I feel like this might be
Oh my god, that was amazing! Someone clip that, please. Oh, that didn't fucking work. I swear to god, if anyone clips that, I will fucking kill them.
Clip
That
what?
was that.
I know. Can
You've
you
seen him
keep
dance though. Can we keep you? We will feed you and love you and smooch you.
Can I have nuggets?
At home though.
You can have nuggets.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. I like where we're going with this shit. You would say that.
Fucking nuggies, let's go!
Apparently everybody has a price.
Hi.
Wait,
The price is nuggies.
How far is too far?
Is that 7 inches? Does that say
Yes.
7 inches?
Yes.
It's 1 inch bigger than that. Anyway. Oh, time to make my pussy clutch. Let's go. I barely make it. Stop running ahead!
Fuck.
You son of a bitch! Do I have to come back for you, you ass?
No, the most you got was a small blush, and that's it.
Oh, you're funny. I tried. I'm not.
I wasn't
very
joking. I'm rather a tough. I'm a tough cookie to make me simp.
I don't have any simps. Maybe you can. I'm not sure.
I mean, if you think about it, Era here throws money, like stripper money. So if you think about it in a way, it may be Era is your simp.
That'll just make Eridos come to the chat even quicker and be like, "Don't you fucking dare touch my wife! That's my wife!"
There's still not a ring on that finger, so engagement ring perhaps, but not a marriage band, not a wedding band. So
Oh, you're getting called out, Eridos.
The both of you.
For what?
What?
You know exactly why I'm disappointed in you. You're British.
What's wrong with being British?
That's not normal.
What are you laughing at?
See?
I don't know. That was funny.
I have not friended the man as weird.
Fine, you see how it is. You don't love me anymore because I'm British.
Stop normalizing
That's
the British.
rude.
It's not okay.
Oh, you're welcome, guys.
I can't wait to get a PC and stuff. Because I do want to. I want to buy this Avatar, and you get it. I'll probably figure that out myself. Just like retire.
Okay, give me a second.
Fuck the Renamon and fuck it good, no matter what gender it is. I want to fuck that Rena pussy.
Please, someone clip that. Please. Thank you for
I
the
hate
HP.
everything and I want to die.
You're so
Should I be concerned?
tiny.
Nah.
So tiny.
You are being too tall.
You're so tiny.
You're too tall. Tall.
I never get to be tall. Let me have this. It seems that Vinny had fucking died. Before fading away, he gave birth to a Digitama. He will be reborn with his abilities. You're gonna be clipped. How do you feel?
I want to thank my parents for giving me trauma. I want to thank my twin brother and my older brother for being such dickheads. I want to thank my one fourth grade teacher who was 6'7", but holy shit, he was a great inspiration for me. I gotta give props to him.
You're adorable. Oh my goodness gracious.
No, I'm just a dumbass.
A booty bop. A booty
That's
bop.
my interview.
A booty bop. A booty bop. Oh, rubbing asses together like pros. How do you like that, chat? Oh, how do you like that? I might not be able to sway my hips like that, but it's sexy and you know it. Skillshare with Trauma Queen. I'm gonna be buying a Squirrel VRC model on payday. Heck yeah. Now have the segs. I can't twerk because my arms go behind me for some reason when I put them on my legs.
Oh.
There it is.
Welcome back, babes, gays, and theys. That time the fucking clip stopped exactly when I needed them to. How are you all doing? Did you go get some water? Go get some snackies? I had a sweet treat. It was delicious. I also got some more water for my voice because it's fucking dying. It's the turtle! Sorry. And now we have the battle royale. Let's motherfucking go, bitches. Hey, Inkeep. Hello. It's been a while since I've seen you around. All week to be exact. And you already miss me? A little. Cute. Got me hands on a job all the way in Dyria. Seemed like something relatively easy, but well paid. I like something to be good to be true. Not this time. Apparently the farmer just wanted it to be done quickly, so she offered a higher than average rate. Sounds like easy money. Yeah, I wish. You know, I think I could use a drink first. Something to loosen my tongue. I feel like the job drained me of all my social energy. And if I get to hear the rest, only if I get to hear the rest of the story. Sounds like a deal to me. Yeah. Hey, you won the battle royale. Let's go. You know, I should probably check if there's actually any How to Train Your Dragon avatars. We will boss time. If you want to join the boss battle, it's exclamation mark with the thing you want to be, just like Vinny's done there and like I'm doing here. So exclamation mark mage, exclamation mark druid, exclamation mark bard. Whatever you want to be, you can be it. Join the boss, otherwise we're gonna die. Ah! We will boss time. Boop doo.
That didn't work. Yeah. Hello, nerd. How you doing? I didn't get to ask how you've been in 2025 yesterday. How have you been? It's been like a hot minute. I hope you're doing well. Hey, Kuro's gonna be a necromancer. Let's go. And Blasting's gonna be a warrior. Let's go. We gotta win. Yeah, unfortunately, I think 2025 has started out rough for a lot of people, which is fucking awful, and I'm so sorry to hear that. If there's anything I or my community can do, please let us know. Just join the Discord, and there's a venting thing right in there where you can just dump all your woes. We're here for you. Hopefully it's going better. If it's not, let us know what we can do, okay? Gotta take care of yourself. And hopefully things will start picking up. Things are better for me now. They've been better for 2 months, Patsy. My goodness. That is fantastic news. You are living instead of surviving. That is fucking good news. God, this year has just been shitty for everybody. If you want, you're willing. If you want, you can let us know what went down. If not, that's also absolutely fine. We're here for you. And you're my good boy, Patsy. Mwah. Anyway, let's hope this suits your tastes. Your drinks never disappoint. Glad to hear. I can definitely feel a charm coming back to me. Yeah, more of American twang. Yeah, I like that. I made you a drink. Now it's your turn. Tell me about your latest job. Fine. The deal's a deal. Told you the client's a farmer, right? She has a large flock of two-headed sheep. Apparently, the darn star fall damaged their barn, and they somehow managed to break out of their enclosure. Didn't think they were that clever, honestly. It's a lot, and each part is hella complicated, and I don't feel like I need to go into it. I've done that to death with everyone I know. Oh, hell yeah, then you do not need to do that. If it's been overused and overspoken about and you're ready to close that door, you can close that door right here, right now. Move forward. Look to the future. Things will get better. Again, we're here for you. Must be the two brains. Probably. Anyways, they got out right before the shearing appointment. And of course, the farmer needed to get them back in time. Minty! Especially considering the rumors surrounding Derry at the moment. Seems to be a dangerous place nowadays. I do use Vinian. I was using VTuber Plus for a long time, but unfortunately rewards stopped working and it was just a pain in the ass to try and fix. So I moved over to Vinian. I had to fix up a few things and figure it out, but yeah, I use Vinian now and it's really good. It's really fun. Yeah. Do you have any Oh, I bet you could. Do you have any advice for Vinian or anything you think I should do? Because I'm still like learning it, and any advice would be greatly appreciated. Hi, gal. How you doing? How was your game nights yesterday? How's your rest day today? I hope you're taking care of yourself. Apparently, an unusual amount of cattle have been going missing these last few weeks. So local folks have been keeping a closer eye on their locks and fences. Of course, the farmer wanted her sheep to be safe, so she hired someone to bring her animals back. That someone being you. Obviously. I thought to myself, I'm a monster hunter. Handling animals is basically my job. I'd say a monster hunter is rather known for, well, hunting instead of handling. Well, that was exactly the issue. Do you know how stubborn two-headed sheep are? Let me guess. They're twice as stubborn as one-headed sheep. It was good. I won 2 out of 5 games, and then the last game I was like just a girl and silly. All my friends called me a war criminal evil and said I should be beaten in IRL for my crimes. What did you do? What game did you win? What games did you play? Holy hell. I came to Vinyan from VC Face. Yep. Yeah, I used VC Face and VTuber Plus together. Yeah. Had better tracking, but you can use VC Face for tracking and send that information to Vinyan. Best thing I did. Really? I'm not finding any tracking issues with Vinyan, honestly. The only issue I have is the blinking. That is literally the only issue I have, and it's not that bad. And the lip sync's a little off, but other than that, I can give it a go, though. I don't know if I still have VC Face, but I'm sure I can get it again. How would one link it? You got it. They're impossible to get moving. Impossible to get to start. Bleh. Impossible to startle. One head might be eaten, but the other head is always watching you. But you did it, right? I suspect you wouldn't be here if you hadn't finished the job. You're absolutely correct. I was at my wit's end. Imagine having fought hundreds, if not thousands of beasts, and some sheep are the only enemy you can't win against. That sounds like an incredibly humbling experience. It was. Trust me. But luckily, I got some help. Another adventurer saw me struggling and offered her assistance and knowledge. Or should I say, a retired adventurer. Oh? Yeah, she was very insistent on that label. Some kind of astral finfolk. Must have lost her arm a while ago. Oh no. I would send screenshots so Laura can send a video dump in the Discord. Yes, send a video. That would be absolutely brilliant for people who also want to do it too. Like a little tutorial. Thank you so much, nerd. That's massive help. I play Fighting and Magic the Gathering. Basically, the last game I made everyone kill their— Ah! I've been pied. News on like the— If you do this, we will forfeit and throw you out of your own house. Ha! That's brilliant. That's so fucking funny. Back to the sheep. She told me there's apparently one thing that gets their full attention. You got any guesses on what that magical tool might be? I have no... What fucking voice do I give this one? Another oldie voice? Clovers. Mike Wazowski. Should I do the Mike Wazowski voice? Oh, you've made your own objects? Do you sell them on the store or anything? I still have to fix the pie one. For some reason, the pie is not actually touching me when it hits me. Clovers. Morning dew clovers, to be precise. They go absolutely feral for them. A few will make them follow every single one of your commands. But someone with your experience should know that, innkeeper. Do you two know each other? Barely. Ha! Keep your secrets then. Oh, so mysterious, innkeeper. I wanted to buy her a drink after she helped me out back there. Didn't expect you two to be best friends, honestly. Best friends? I think you got that one wrong, Jade. I'd never befriend someone like them. I have taste. Well, that was unnecessarily rude of you, Una. You didn't even consider my feelings. Consider me sorry, innkeeper.
Apology accepted. Speaking of taste, what about your drinks? I know you've always liked experimenting with potions and other suspicious liquids. Looks like you finally made it, huh? Indeed. I think I got the hang of it. Then what are you waiting for? Your old rival is waiting for a drink. Preferably one that'll restore my energy. Those sheep made my old bones all wobbly. I don't like feeling so weak. Got you. Let's see what that old magic has to offer. Don't worry. They might not look like it, but their drinks are actually really good. I bet. I'll just take that as a compliment, I suppose. Invisible barrier. I shall not let the pie hit me. But what if I like eating pie? What if I want a pie right in my face, Pats? Oh, fair enough. That's fair. That's cool that you got to, like, move game assets over, though. That's really neat. I wouldn't know where to start with that. Oh, nope. That's not what I wanted. Oh, wow. Impressed? Don't get cocky now. You don't have to be shy. You can just admit I've improved. So, Una, Jade told me how you've retired now? Had enough of the adventuring business? Absolutely. I don't want to have anything to do with that anymore. I've completed enough quests for the last 2 lifetimes. And yet you decided to help Jade. Ever had to handle a 2-headed sheep? Not yet. Lucky you. Lucky indeed. I just couldn't watch her struggle with those stubborn beasts any longer. But this was one-time expedition. I can't read. You can eat pie all you want, just not this one. Ah! I don't think you got the joke, though. Did the farmer pay accordingly after your morning dew Clover's magic trick? Oh, absolutely. She was so happy, she gratefully paid the both of us. That's good to hear. She even tipped us with some gems she supposedly found in one of her fields. But I'm, Mihada. I don't have any use for stones like those. Ah! Hydrate, die straight, guzzle cum. Whether it's your own or your partner's or a stranger's, just get in the glass and fucking start guzzling that shit. Drink your potion of hydration. Hydration potion. Hey, Pats, that's what you should focus on. Make a hydration potion. And since I'm retired, I couldn't care less about material riches. So we figured we'd give them to you instead. But I wouldn't tell that pretentious blonde dragon priestess if I were you. Feels like a blasphemous gift. Oh, divine gems. A little blasphemous indeed. I think I know just the right way to use them. Thank you. Don't mention it. Now that we're done here, I can finally go back to crocheting for the rest of my life. How dare. Hydration potion. You want him to jizz in a jar. Yes. That's exactly right, Minty. Just come in a jar for me and I will guzzle that shit up on stream. Does sperm have an expiration date? Oh, It's a box, it's a box, it's a motherfucking box, it's a box, it's a box. Woo! Pat, are you saying you wouldn't like my cum in a jar? Are you lying to chat right now? Or would you prefer one of the pocket pussies like an anime where if you lick it, it'll actually lick me? I will explain how that fucking works if you want. It requires the box song. It's a box, it's a box, it's a motherfucking box, it's a box, it's a box. Woo! All so far has been screams. Oh no, I hope things get better soon. That's weird. What the fuck? Pocket what? Pocket pussy. Well, it's like a fleshlight. Okay, so thanks, Minty. So, in one of the animes I watch, there's this little thing that looks like a body part, and with some sort of weird ass magic shit, if you touch the body part on this said item, you can actually link it to a person. So, if you lick the item, you're actually licking a person's body part. Does that make sense? Aw, he's singing the box song House with Anxiety Attacks. Aw, thank you. I hope so. I'm always here for you, Trish. I'm sorry. Fleshlight but magic. Yes, and if you stick your dick in said item, it will also go in the said item of the person. In the anime I watched. Didn't get this hook put up for nothing. Input for nothing. Of course, I also occasionally gotta rip some youngsters off while playing cards. I haven't lost a game in at least 4 decades. That's remarkable. Or impossible for someone who's only playing fair. I think your lucky streak will end with me today. I've also never lost a game in at least a decade. Are you challenging me to a duel? Absolutely. And whoever loses has to pay for the next round of drinks. That's the spirit. I like you, bounty hunter, but don't come crying to me after I annihilate you. Ha! You wish. Jade, be on guard. They're a lot older than you. They clearly have age on your side. You're worried about me? Cute. I just know for a fact that Uner is a master at cheating, and I doubt that's changed. So you're saying you've lost against her? More than once, yes. Pathetic. Hey, are you talking about me? Listen then, Keep. If your opponent is obviously cheating, like she was, you can't beat them fair and square. You gotta beat them at cheating. Now watch how a real master does it. Damn. Holy fuck. It's a box, it's a box, it's a motherfucking box, it's a box, it's a box. Woo! And a hydration. Hydrate, die straight, guzzle cum. Pats, get over here. Good day. I have returned, innkeeper. Welcome back, Miss Senora, and welcome. This brave adventurer's name is Clay Moore. He offered unexpected support during my quest. Now, I'm happy to hear that. Thank you so much on behalf of, the world. Yes, of course. The world, Mr. Clay. God, I'm trying to, like, hit a low note and it just ain't working. It's called I mean anime. It is art. Yes. You don't need to worry. You don't need to do the whole Mr. thing. Just Clay is alright with me. Otherwise, it sounds so formal. Like talking to one of those graft people. Oh, you wouldn't want to be one of those. Clay it is then. It's a box, it's a box. Oh, no, there it goes. I can never get that thing to stay on my head. Can I offer you both a drink in exchange for the story of how you two met? That would be a fun trade, right, Tia? I think I would welcome it as well. Then what can I get for you? Clay, please go ahead. Oh my. You've got a lot of stuff on the menu. How about one of those drinks with ingredients? You look strong. How about something for extra for those muscles? That sounds nice. Let's go with that. 1 minute. An infusion drink, eh? Wrong one. Mr. Clay, more like Mr. Rejected Male Stripper. Why does Clay have a bird on his head? I don't. Oh no, that bird's in the background. It's on the thing over here. It's not on his head. It does look like it's on his head, but it's actually on the shelf. Try this. I think it might knock your socks off. This tastes strong and magic-y, but my socks are still on. Still, I love it. I'll have to remember this one for next time. What is it called? Don't worry, I'll remember it for you. Thank you. Now, Miss Noir, what would you like? I need some of that liquid vigilance. Even in here, it's important to stay on guard. Wouldn't this be the right time to relax? There's no such time. All right, then I shall aid you on your divine mission of not falling asleep standing. I still don't get the fucking Among Us thing. Jesus Christ, how many of you are down there? I just noticed how many fucking avatars were on my screen. Holy shit. I still see some dittos there. Remember, if you have enough Trauma Troop points, you can just scroll down my stream and you'll see Steam avatars. If you can load that in, you can actually pick from a Pokemon, a PAL, I believe, or a Monster Hunter? Yeah, Monster Hunter. There's a goose there too. I might see if there's any How to Train Your Dragon stuff in there. I'm looking for new avatars. But yeah, you'll change from a Ditto into anything that you see on screen right now. You can be whatever the hell you want that's available to purchase with your Trauma Troop points that you get from participating in the Battle Royales and the bosses. Yeah, anyway. Some liquid vigilance diluted with some delicious secret ingredients. Enjoy. I could do with something less diluted, but you're right, it's delicious. Happy to hear that. Do we get to tell the story now? Please, go ahead. You think I should start with the seashells? No, I think some exposition is in order first. As you already know, Innkeeper, I plan to start my investigation right here in Zenith, specifically at the local Gaia Temple. So I've been told. Mostly about that wobbling ooze. Ah, yes, that was certainly something. Unfortunately, besides their fascinating personal secrets, they had nothing of value to share with me.
But fortunately, thanks to your rumors, I was not entirely without a lead. The wizard's prophecy led me to Delwell. Or should I say, the abandoned Isle of Fairweather? The name changes depending on who you ask. I didn't know that it had that many names. I always just called it Kelpie Island. Why? Because it's shaped like one. Probably the smartest approach. And Kelpie Island, or Fairweather, its name means very little to me. Its local settlement of Fae was much more relevant. They built everything into the giant sequoia that holds their portal to Avalon. Their portal is a tree? Yes. Right in its center, they call it the Horizon Tree. It's beautiful. Oh, you gotta go? Have a wonderful rest of your day, Trish. Take care of yourself. Drink plenty of water and eat plenty of snackies and foods. Get some fresh air, too. Mwah. Wee. Let's go. The Fae themselves were moderately helpful. It was difficult to get them to focus on the severity of the situation, and I was pretty sure they were preparing some sort of morbid ritual with the acorns that they were stringing up between rose bushes and asymmetrical shapes. Oh, I always thought those were art projects. Common misconception. It sounds more like they were preparing to charge them with astral moonlight. For what? If you freeze them and they make for good ice cubes. Do you participate in such practices? Not at the moment. I'm just not going to question that. Eventually, I got them to sit still long enough to ask them about the strange occurrences around their settlement. Did they understand your definition of strange? After some explanation, they told me about how just recently that an astral humpback whale had rampaged through one of their nearby scouting camps. Just 2 days before the stars fell. They said it seemed like it was running from something and that it was full of seething fury. They also claimed it to be a good sign because it promised adventure. They weren't wrong, seems like an understatement. They weren't wrong. That's right. It did lead us to on an adventure. But I don't know if they hoped it'd wipe out their entire night sky. And no one would hope for that. Well, someone clearly did. They weren't wrong about it being a sign of change, of peace, is all I'm saying. The exact definition is subject to personal convictions. It certainly was a sign of something being away, and I was determined to get to the bottom of it. So naturally, I made my way to the nearby Carapace beach and prepared a celestial summoning ritual under the young astral moon. For the humpback whale, I suppose. What else would I be summoning? I thought maybe you wanted to ask Cassiopeia for her input. Are you out of your mind? The Realm of Keepers have sworn a divine oath of neutrality that prevents them from directly interfering with the simple world of us mortals. The full might of their powers could disrupt the delicate balance of their cosmic design. Right. Sorry, slipped my mind. You are forgiven. As I was preparing the ritual, fuck me. Ah! I got cheeky rubs. Damn it, I missed it. Hydrate, die straight, guzzle come. Yee. Yee. Cheeky rubs. Anyway. My voice is actually fucking dying. I don't know if I can go the whole 4 hours. Whew. Let's keep going. As I was preparing the ritual, readying myself to confront the troublemaker, I suddenly found myself being interrupted by a strange request.
That was me. I asked her if she needed any more seashells.
Did she? I did, actually. Pairing dragonhead tritons and flimmering limpet shells can heighten the dual aspect of celestial twins, therefore making the connection to the astral sea more stable. Obviously. I had managed to find the limpet shell, and one happened to be among these offerings.
Honestly, I just thought she was decorating the beach and that she would do it with more color.
You weren't wrong in a way.
Sadly, the shells burned up during the ritual. Signed Tia's hands, too.
Just a little. Unfortunately, I possess spectacular healing capabilities. Fortunate indeed. Were you collecting seashells for beach decorating or your very own ritual, Clay?
I was collecting them for my friends. At this time of year, Kelpie Island is full of all kinds of sparkling, floating animals from the astral sea. And they love munching on seashells.
Do you encounter these creatures a lot?
I try to. They're very nice.
Clay can talk to animals. Gaia's blessing rest upon him. Fantastic.
It is.
Hi, Harley. How you doing? Are you having a wonderful Sunday? I hope you're resting and taking care of yourself and drinking plenty of water. And yes, I'm using my actual voice for all of these. I'm not using any voice mods at all, and it hurts. It might be obvious, though. I'm not very good at voices. I'm glad you're doing well. What you up to? What you got planned for the rest of the week?
Though I'm not always sure, they like talking to me. They tend to disappear sooner or later. Sometimes they come back, but often they don't. I think maybe I accidentally say things that upset them without realizing it, and they think I mean to hurt them. I hate when that happens.
You mean they just disappear like they were never there?
Yes, like they moved to a different, quieter beach.
Or like they returned to the astral plane. Sea, even.
I feel like they would tell me if they went back home.
Not necessarily. Many Asterian creatures can traverse the plains at will, but they don't always have control over when they return. On many occasions, the astral currents pull them back home before they're ready. And once you're swept up in them, each subsequent journey out becomes more difficult. So I've been told. I would guess your friends either went home when you weren't there or got pulled back before they had the chance to say goodbye.
So you're saying the sea swallowed them?
Not quite. It just beckoned them back home through a celestial hug of sorts.
So that means I could just visit them in the astral sea.
That would be an incredible undertaking. Traveling between planes is quite hazardous.
It is, but echoes are from the primordial sea, and my family has lived here for quite a while, I think. They must have gotten here somehow.
They say it was much simpler to traverse between the planes once. But for a long time it has been almost impossible without complicated and dangerous rituals. Until recently, the astral sea was the only possible way to pass through the barriers. And assessing it requires meticulous planning, not to mention the sea tends to come with more risks than rewards. Ah, not much today, just chilling till tomorrow, got work. Ah, boo. Well, you get all the rest you need. Make sure you get plenty of food, water, rest. Take care of your dang self. Yeah, probably the gamer lounge, just for people who would like to try it out. Thank you again, Nerd, for doing that. Because, again, people don't have to go out their way to help us, and it's just nice to say thank you. Manners don't cost anything. I love my community. You guys are awesome. Even your Asterian friends who can choose to leave their home plane on a whim get pulled back by the currents eventually. Imagine what would happen if you went in unprepared.
But the Fae and the Kelpie Islands aren't from Gaia either, and they told me they haven't lived here for very long.
Since the 5 interplanar portals opened up, interplanar travel has become a lot more accessible again. At least when it comes to the dream planes. But even the astral and primordial seas, not to mention are finally open to us again after all these years. It is a true miracle to witness in our lifetimes.
So the portals haven't always been there? I didn't know that. Who put them there?
Well, that is a very good question. And one that would blow the scope of this conversation beyond its bounds, I would think. You still have to tell me how you summoned that whale. You're right, we're getting off track. As Clay and I talked, he told me about his fascinating friendships with the astral creatures, and his ability to speak with animals as if they share the same language. So you asked him for help? Well, he offered his aid. I certainly could have handled it on my own, but...
Well, you didn't have to.
Right. That. Obviously. Thank you very much, Clay.
Anytime.
So I summoned it. The ritual worked exponentially well, and it appeared out of the sky in a wave of concerning darkness. Stars used to accompany them.
I mean, there was one star.
There was. The whale was even bigger than I had anticipated, almost as tall as the horizon tree. And in its stomach rested a giant sun, the only star of the night sky, whose light has not yet extinguished, nestled right in its belly. Sounds beautiful. It was, in a way. The star wasn't the thing to worry about, though. The whale didn't look happy about being summoned. Instead, it looked like a wounded animal that was one loud noise away from lashing out. And it looked sick. Its translucent skin was gray, like it was frozen with the coldness of the highest mountains or the deepest depths. Its eyes were pale, almost blind, with no warmth within them. I thought for a brief second we must fight this beast before it consumes us and everything in its path. But when I looked over at Clay, I saw a deep understanding in his eyes, like he was seeing not a monster, but a friend. So I stayed quiet, knowing that whatever he knew outweighed my fear. You knew what it needed, Clay?
Not completely, but I knew that look in its eyes. That feeling when you're so scared, you get angry, when you want to fight because you're terrified you won't be able to flee. So I kneeled to show it that I didn't mean any harm, and I held out my last conch shell in my hands. It took a moment to overcome the instinct to mistrust, but it picked the shell up gently and ate it. I saw the conch freeze as it was swallowed. It looked painful. Wanting to comfort the whale, I reached out carefully, put my hand against its cheek. I wanted it to know it wasn't alone.
I'm sure it needed that.
It did. It was so sad it cried tears of golden dust.
Its tears turned to ice before they even hit the ground. It was at the moment I realized its body had been cursed with a potent frostbite. I knew it did not trust me yet, so I did what I previously would not have thought possible. Threw a hand on Clay's shoulder, and the magic of your drink, I was able to briefly transfer my magic onto Clay, allowing him to cure it of its disease. He kissed it on the forehead, and the ice burned away, freeing it from its endless chill. It was quite sweet. That's one lucky whale. And one unusual effect of that infusion. Is that not usually possible? Inspiration is a fickle thing. Such magic is deeply personal and differs from person to person. I always enjoy seeing how others imagine support to look like.
Tia's support was very helpful.
I'd hope so.
Once it was free of its pain, the whale was ready to talk to us. I asked it what had happened, and it told me about fighting some of the evil creature on 2 legs. A creature on 2 legs, so it was a humanoid then, we assume. It turns out whales don't care much about our appearances. It cared more about all the things being thrown at it. What a mean way to approach a whale. Apparently, it swallowed some kind of stone. It could only remember it was black and white of color, and it tasted horrible. But it thought, I have a strong digestive thing. It's nothing to worry about.
Rookie mistake.
The 2-legged monster just wouldn't stop attacking it, so it fled as quickly as it could, trying to find its way home. It felt really bad about destroying the camp. I get why. The worst part about being angry is seeing the wreckage you leave behind. Tia, do you ever get angry?
No. I am the embodiment of calmness and self-discipline. You forgot divinity. Where I come from, they call that repression. Yeah, no, I'm going for that one.
Luckily, its anger subsided when I found its way back. It thought it was finally safe, but suddenly this freezing cold began. I didn't mind the cold much from the highlands, and we get a lot of snow in the winter. But the kind of cold it was describing sounded awful, painful, and inescapable, like it was freezing from the inside out.
Potent frostbite I mentioned, it seemed a curse, took a hold and slowly spread throughout its entire body.
It tried to keep itself warm by feeding on solar crabs and cosmic squid, but that didn't help much.
Ah! Hydrate, dihydrate, guzzle cum, I guess. Jesus! I've gone through so much water this stream. Oh. Me. Ah! So many hands. God damn it. I know you want to touch me, but damn. Thank you. I'm thinking of getting through this chapter and calling it because my fucking throat is killing me. But 3 hours is better than none. You already caught me, bitch. Why are you trying?
It just kept getting more scared and angrier and colder, until even its brain was freezing over. I couldn't think of anything other than the cold. So in its desperation, it ate the hottest thing it could find.
A star. A star. A giant one. How dare you? It looked deceptively small, contained in its belly. What the duck? Ah! Ah! Stop! I'm being abused! But apparently it was one of the biggest ones in the night sky. It had to offer the East Star. I'm getting fucking abused by Minty and Cam, my lord. It ate Pharos? The guiding star of the endless skies? It did, and it helped. It kept its frostbite at bay, even if it did not eradicate it. But as you can imagine, such a massive star disappearing did not have its most desirable effect on the astral sea's delicate balance of gravity.
I can imagine that. The whale was very confused about what had happened. But it said all the stars around it suddenly started to fall and spin out of place. They crashed into each other, causing more and more destruction with each passing moment. I didn't understand everything it described, but it sounded bad. To label it as bad would be quite the understatement. The falling stars ripped holes in Castopia's wings. To think that just one hungry creature could break the entire balance of the universe. It was hurt and scared. It should have endured it instead of hurting others. It was alone. It didn't know all that would happen. It got itself lucky you were there to help. It didn't. I'm sure it tried its best. Its best wasn't good enough. The whale isn't responsible for the horrible things that were done to it. We should celebrate that you were able to help it instead of blaming it for its pain. I think so too. Did you also manage to free it of the star in its stomach? No. The frostbite may have gone, but the star is part of it now. It has become the first of a new kind, a sun humpback whale. And probably the last one too, as all other stars in the astral sea have been snuffed out. We will never be able to see the night sky again, and in turn, that whale must forever live with its guilt nestled in its stomach. You're right, some things are forever changed now. That's kind of the point of disasters. But perhaps the star doesn't stand for shame, but the pride of its survival. We shouldn't be sad that most are gone, but happy that one managed to make it through. Besides, we may have lost the night sky's starry companions, but it managed to gain 2 new friends. Even the worst of situations can lead you into the light sometimes. I like that. You should never be sad about finding new friends. Speaking of friends, on the way back we ran into the traveling souvenir shop. I bought friendship bracelets for Tia and I with little whale charms on them. But she didn't want to wear them just yet, so I'm waiting until she's ready. That's very nice of you. Right, Tia? I'm just... They're a hazard for fights, and I could get caught in things. Sure. I'm looking forward to seeing how they look with your armor. Tia also found something for you on the souvenir shop. That's... She said it reminded her of your tavern. And now that I've seen it in person, I agree. Now I'm curious. What is it? Hell yeah. Oh, that's very pretty mosaic. The shopkeeper told us a little about it. Supposedly it's a piece of art represents a new beginning after a hard-fought battle. Kind of like the rise of the sun, hunchback whale. That's very fitting. Thank you, Tia. So... I'm glad Claire was there to help you. I suppose I am. You really are? You are surprisingly competent. Perhaps one might even say you could not have done this entirely without you. I could not have done this entirely without you. If one was to be extreme about it. I think someone like you could do anything alone if you put your mind to it. But that doesn't mean you should have to. I'm always happier when doing difficult things when I have help from other people. Well said, Clay. Stellar teamwork, you two. Keep it up. Will do. Much more importantly, clearly, your quest was not successful. What are you talking about? You cured the sun humpback whale, you found out why the stars fell, you even made a new friend. What more could you want? We still haven't the slightest idea who caused all this. True. An angry humanoid figure. And that is who exactly? Well, we can rule out you and me and the innkeeper. We can rule out you and me. Ouch.
No hard feelings. I believe you're innocent, but sometimes evil hides in plain sight. One must not be led astray. I understand. Paranoia is a hard habit to break. Clearly someone orchestrated this. It seems too random and methodical to have been an accident side effect. I must find out what hides in the darkness. If something like this happens again, it could end in calamity of the likes of which we have never seen before.
Ah, don't worry about it much, girlie. This is just kind of how oblivions are around here.
I wouldn't call this just another oblivion. How often have you seen stars fall from the sky?
0 times. I was asleep when it happened, and now that it's over, there go my chances of ever witnessing a supreme meteor shower.
You should not wish to witness such horrors.
Some horrors are fun to look at. Listen, love, when I was your age, I used to worry about stuff like this all the time. This weirdo over here did too. We all did, at one time or another. But I know from experience that making such a fuss about it won't get you anywhere. These bite-sized calamities are a part of natural order things. From chaos to balance to chaos to back to balance, everything just switches around in a never-ending cycle. Sure, it's good to keep an eye out, but you don't have to give yourself an aneurysm over it. Just pick up a quest, and if it worries you, and follow the natural flow of the universe. That way, if you're lucky, you'll end up retired like me.
Such a leisurely attitude only leads to failure.
And even then, someone is always going to save the world in the end.
And that someone is going to be me.
Haha, oh, the youth. Anyway, old enemy, got another drink for me? I'm running dry.
Anytime, Yuna. Are you still running low on energy? How about another strong one?
You got it.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Also, I'm totally wiping my PC, so I'll probably not be here for the rest of the stream. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care of yourself. I'm always around in DMs if you want to chat. And get some water, get some food, get some fresh air. We love you, Cam. You're amazing. Wait, what? I have no idea what that DM means. That is nonsensical, not English. Yee, hearts, 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 hearts. Yee. Something strong for the most strong-headed lady I know.
Weird way to admit you've lost every argument against me. But this drink is splendid, I'll give you that. See, one of these your worries will be washed away with flavor. Good or bad, depends on the day.
I find your apathy borders on tragedy.
And I find your hero complex unsustainable. Remember, kiddo, they don't build those statues for folks who are alive.
Who cares about statues? My purpose is my purpose, and I don't care who immortalizes me.
No one's purpose is to die, girl. Life is much more meaningful than that. Anyway, my purpose is winning at cards right now. Good luck with your delusions.
I apologize on her behalf. It's fine.
Tia, are you dying?
No, she was purely speaking in hypothetical.
I'm not sure that's what that means. I'm not sure what that means, but it doesn't sound like it could damage your armor. But you know, maybe we should listen to her advice just a little bit. My Grammy always says, with age comes the priceless wisdom of mistakes.
I think your grandma's advice would be much more helpful than whatever a failed hero has to say. You think retirement is a failure? One's post should never be abandoned. If you can still serve this world, you should. Not sure if that's bleak or inspiring. The latter. She was right about one thing, though. The past is full of terrible disasters that were prevented. Which means that this too could have been attempted before, if not very successfully. Knowledge of something so vile must be scarce and well guarded, maybe even abandoned. I've never come across anything like this anywhere in the Aperture's library. Granted, the Aperture has only been standing for a little over 2 decades. No, its library can't be that vast. Many of the Order's books were relocated to the new stronghold. But I do believe that we can't currently harbor the knowledge I seek. For that, other avenues must be explored. What are you considering?
We could ask someone we come across until we find someone who knows something.
Good idea. But that would take far too long. I think we should look for the Everbloom archives.
Is that a book club?
An ancient one. Everbloom was one of the Great Seven Meadan archives, the Gaian one to be specific. Legend has it there used to be one on each plane, even taught the plane of the dead. They were once filled with all the knowledge of the cosmos and grew in size every day, thanks to their fearless archivists. Life is so full of adventure. But then they fell into an unknown foe and have been lost in time ever since. I believe one of them could hold the answers we seek. Innkeeper, do you perhaps know where to find this archive? Nope. Not much of a librarian, unfortunately. Disappointing.
Well, you'd keep an eye out for her, right? We could all ask all the scholarly people that pass through here.
Of course, I can do that. Perhaps you can start asking that bounty hunter once she's done gambling all of her money away. And you could ask her yourself. I would rather not. I'll take that terrible task off your hands then. Wonderful. You won't need more than a day to take care of this, right? I could do with a little more time. Nonsense, we don't have more time. I need your full commitment on this, innkeeper. This is very short notice. As are disasters, typically hence the vigilance. I shall return to a fully prepared quest tomorrow morning. Okay. In the meantime, you should rest. Don't be ridiculous. I have things to do, people to help, prayers to consult. Una was right. A good night's sleep would do wonders for you. I could even offer you some coupons to a beautiful swamp spa. Fine, I'll take 1 or 2, though they won't be put to much use. If I rest now, who will this world have faith in? I shall see you tomorrow. It's always nice to see burnout happening in real time.
Don't worry, I'll go with her and make her some soup. Soup always helps me when I have a headache, and it looks like she had a big one. Do you want some soup as well?
Yes, please. Oh, no. I must have... No, go back. Okay. I wanted to say yes. Oh, Oh well. Oh well, it happens. My pointer must have just been on the other one. I'll come back with a well-rested Tia then. That's already quite enough, thank you. I'll take some of those coupons too. Wonderful. Talking through everything really helped. Thank you. I'm happy to hear that. I hope you held on to those seashells. Catching up with some astral friends might make you feel a little better. Actually, I was thinking about I could use these shells to make some friendship bracelets for Tia and I. I want to carve them into stars. I think that sometimes you have to make something beautiful out of the things that hurt you. Otherwise, you're left with anger that has nowhere to go. Do you like being angry? No. Me either. But we all get angry sometimes. It's not the most fun, but it's important. Never getting angry doesn't solve anything either. It just makes you smaller and smaller until people no longer see you as someone they could need to think about. At least they're not scared of you. Anger doesn't make you any more of a monster than silence makes you a saint. Be a whole person, Clay, and don't be scared of who that is. I'll try, Innkeeper. Thank you. I hope you find your way back to yourself too. Thank you, Clay. Me too. It's Bony Boy! Let's go! Top of the evening to you. Welcome to my tavern. Oh, what do my magical eyes see? New faces, new acquaintances. With whom do I have the pleasure today? It's Skelly Boy! I fucking love Skelly Boy. He's such a posh man. No way. A speaking skeleton. I haven't seen one of those in a long while. Hello there. How incredibly rude of me to leave out introductions. My name is Scully. And he's polite as well. You can call me Una, Mr. Scully. And that one over there is my friend Jade. Ah, a fellow Mahida, but with more skin left. Which isn't immediately difficult, I suppose. Glad to make your acquaintance, Una, and her friend Jade. Ooh, guys, your shot. I don't know what to pick here. Should we pick Jade, that's a beautiful necklace you have there? Or Scully, shouldn't you be named after a gemstone? One or two? One being the top one, two being the bottom one. One or two? Your turn, chat. In fact, your turn to do that while I go to pee. When I come back, I better see options. I better see people putting their opinions in. I swear to God. One or two. Do we pick Jade or Scully? Jade or Scully? One or two, bitches. I need to pee. At least blasting has my back. One it is. Ugh. Oh. Jade, that's a beautiful necklace you have there. Something about it looks really familiar. Don't you think, Scully? I have no clue what you're talking about. It does remind me of Scully in a way. When was the last time you were digging around in graves? Never. I think your senses might be deteriorating with age. Just like your ability to win while cheating. Ha! Don't get smart with me now. Oh, Astaria's worst best tamer. Oh, the wonders of friendship. You two seem to get along so well. Oh, absolutely. I think I should be going now. I still have work to do. What a coincidence. I happen to want to say the exact same thing. But I wouldn't be rude to... But wouldn't it be rude of us to just leave that distinguished gentleman by himself? I think one of us should definitely stay a little longer. Isn't it cool that both of you have bones made of shimmery gemstones? That is true. I haven't seen another Mahita since, well, since I woke up. So anywhere between 2 weeks and 2 centuries ago. See, it's a match already. Would be a shame if you two, the two of you, were to become friends. Fuck me. Huh? Anyway, see ya. That was quick. Indeed. I guess a woman of her age knows what she wants. Good mythical morning. Well, it's past sunset, Hex. That might be true, but still. Morning somewhere. I know. You got it. But today, I'm not here to talk with you about primordial magic. Today, we're going to celebrate my sister. Greetings, everyone. Come on in. Pleased to meet you. My name is Scully. Jade. You can call me Hex, and this is Grace, my little sister. Yes, I know. She's taller than me. You can keep it to yourselves. We're here to celebrate, not to roast, though some fire might be fun. No fireballs inside Hexagon. If you insist, a fireless party it is then. My bones are aching for a party. I haven't attended one in what feels like an eternity. What's the occasion? My wonderful sister, my wonderfully talented sister, successfully defeated her wizard doctoral thesis just today. She can now call herself an actual full-blown celestial witch. It's not that special, honestly. I beg to differ. That's a really big deal. Congrats! Oh, sorry, I got the wrong fucking character. Oh, well. I must congratulate you as well. Quite an outstanding achievement indeed. You're very sweet, thank you. I have to agree with everyone. You should be proud of yourself. How about a drink on the house to celebrate your graduation? Oh. Bit late, but it's okay. Hex, you already told me that you're real magic connoisseur. I would have loved to taste one of your creations in Keeper. But I don't know what to pick. Could you recommend something for me? Of course. How about a drink for your wits? Your brain must be tired after debating all your professors all day. That sounds lovely. My brain could use a quick pick-me-up. Coming right up. My voice could use a fucking break. You never know how long the chapters are gonna be. The other two chapters were really short. Now this one feels like it's going on forever. Why, this is delightful. See, I told you. They definitely know their craft. Say, innkeeper, do you have a PhD in mixology by any chance? Last time I checked, no, but I do have a lot of experience. Took me a while to get the hang of things. I can tell the drinks are really tasty. I could easily go for another round of debating right now. Is anyone else up for a drink? Nah, not yet. I'm still energized from earlier. Scully, Hex, what about you two? I'm good. I don't want to steal the show today. I would love a refreshment for the old bones, actually. Perhaps something to bring the charm out of the old days. At your service. Wee woo boss time. If you want to join the boss battle, exclamation mark with the thing you want to be. Just like me and Vinny have done. Exclamation mark warrior, exclamation mark druid. You can do exclamation mark mage, exclamation mark necromancer. Whatever you want to be. Wee woo boss time, bitches. That's motherfucking go. Here you go, a drink for the charming gentleman. Oh, what a lovely taste. It warms my bones inside and out. Should I be worried? Maybe it's an undead thing. Well, theopractically, it would be possible for a magical drink to warm one's bones. You just need... You need your wild dreams, Hexy. Maybe leave those experiments to someone with an actual laboratory for once. Ah, all this talking about studying and degrees brings me back to my old memories. I also was a scholar once. I spent my life as an archivist at the Gaian Everbloom Archives, to be precise, before my, well, supposedly eternal slumber. I've read a lot about the old archivists, but I've never had the chance to talk to one. Well, obviously, they're all dead. All of them? Yes. The archives were destroyed ages ago. They're mostly a myth now. Oh, that's quite sad. A lot of knowledge must have gotten lost within them. I guess so. If you wouldn't mind, Scully, I'd love to hear more about them. Maybe we can revive some of that old knowledge. It would be my pleasure, but sadly I cannot remember much of my research. All of those years below ground and without sunlight don't seem to have been good for my memory. I've been a few centuries since I've been alive, so I'm not even sure where one would find the archives nowadays. Or their ruins, rather. Do you remember the environment surrounding them? Maybe that's... Do you remember the environments? Maybe that could help. A little, I believe. I might have even woken up close by. My earlier memories as a skeleton are quite hazy. During my lifetime, the archives were located deep underground. Gaia's lively blessings were juxtaposed with a hostile and lifeless mountain range. They were surrounded by nothing but rocks and boulders as sharp as talons and fangs. Even if you made it out of the mountains, you'd be greeted by either dry steeps or poisonous lake. The liquid in that lake could singe the meat right off your bones. I knew someone that fell into the lake once. I remember it as if it were yesterday. Well, that sounds like not the place to build an important archive stronghold. I wouldn't necessarily agree. They say the books and scrolls of the Mahadan archives contain all the mysteries of our world and the realms that surround us. Of course, you have to protect the knowledge. Would be a shame if someone... Anyways. I think I know the place Scully's talking about. Oh. It sounds just like grave milk. Sharp rocks next to a poisonous lake. There's no way a location like that exists twice on this plane, at least. Or else I would have heard of it. I wouldn't recommend going there. I bet it's exponentially dusty after all these years. But think about all those hidden treasures. Knowledge left untouched for millennia. That sounds a little too ambitious even for you. Fine. Your delicate wizard sensibilities wouldn't last a day in the grave milk anyway. Oh, and you would? Who can say? Anyway, I gotta go now. Shared enough secrets of my trade today already. Thank you for your reluctant service. What a lovely young lady she would have made for a great archivist. And a grumpy one. I'm sure she just had a long day. As if I honestly, I'm very tired. I'm absolutely sure of that. You should be proud of yourself nonetheless. You seem like the kind of person to downplay your achievements. And getting your PhD really isn't something small or insignificant. It's nothing really. I spent a lot of time researching. Defending my theses was a mere formality. Scully's and my point still stands, and I'm sure your brother would agree with us. Absolutely. You're all very kind. I really appreciate it. How about we call it a day? It's already getting late. A splendid idea, I would expect from a witch like you. Seems fair. Hope you get to enjoy the rest of your evening, Innkeeper. I will, theopractically. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Ah! Hydrate, die straight, guzzle come. Hmm. Mm. Ah, the boobs! How dare. How dare. Ah! Oh, I only need those two. Hell yeah. Fucking hee hee tee tee. Oh, and that's where I'm calling it. I'm gonna see who is streaming. Delete all three. Put it there. Cool. Let's see who we can raid. Really, we have somebody online. Hey, and we finished the boss battle just in time too. Well, I see some viewers watch some people here. Let's have a look here. Let's go raid this cutie. Looks like they're an 18 plus. They're playing VR chat right now. So here is your standard message for the raid, and here is your sub message for the raid, just to let them know that Trauma Troop sent you. Remember to drop a follow, show some love, be polite. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evenings. I'll be back on Wednesday for some Beat Saber. Until then, I love you guys. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys. Woo!